One side of the coin, a lady in our church, big time, high flyer manager in an oil and gas company here in Houston. After COVID, they started bringing in their employees and bringing them back to the office. And when they would bring them back in the office, they would meet with their supervisor and they'd just say, how are you doing? How are things going? What's going on? And people would come into her office and would burst into tears and just cry with her. And one of the people said this, after crying, they said, you don't seem like a money person. Now, it's great. Businesses need to make money. You don't seem like a money person. And she said, I'm not a money person. I'm a Jesus person. And right there in some high-flying, big old suite in some 36th floor, wherever in downtown, Jesus is coming from the platform into the thing there to care for people. Do you see it? That's amazing. That is vocation as ministry. And at the same time, in the previous service that we just had here at the Loop campus, we had a couple in our church that we've been supporting for years and years and years. They've been in Ukraine for the last 27 out of 30 years. Do you think God has not had a role for them in the last year like no other year in their life? In this time of the Ukraine, and being in Ukraine, they built a 7,000 square foot house, not for them, but they were housing people that were coming through that needed a house, and they would share Christ with people. In the last year, and you're a part of this, and I'm a part of this as our church, in the last year, they have housed 300 people in their house in the Ukraine. Most of them mothers and children that the fathers were either dead or at war. Wow. Do you hear vocation as ministry in that? Do we need both? Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, thanks for watching. To find out more about Houston's First, you can subscribe to our channel or you can go to houstonsfirst.org.